Welcome to Switzerland, a land where ancient glaciers have shaped the landscape over millennia. Crystal clear alpine lakes mirror the sky, and charming villages where time seems to stand still. Switzerland, nestled in the heart of Europe, is a landlocked paradise where the Alps reign supreme. This remarkable nation, roughly the size of West Virginia, packs more natural beauty per square mile than perhaps anywhere else on Earth. From the moment you set foot in this alpine wonderland, you'll understand why it has captivated travelers, poets, and dreamers for centuries. The Swiss culture is a beautiful tapestry woven from German, French, Italian, and Romansh influences, creating a unique identity that celebrates both tradition and innovation. This is a land where ancient customs flourish alongside cutting-edge technology, where medieval castles overlook pristine lakes, and where every village tells a story spanning hundreds of years. Our journey today will take us from the icy heights of the top of Europe to the emerald waters of pristine alpine lakes, through protected wilderness areas that showcase nature in its purest form, and past engineering marvels that demonstrate human ingenuity in harmony with the natural world. But here's my question for you. What do you think draws millions of visitors to Switzerland each year? Is it the stunning landscapes, the rich cultural heritage, or perhaps something deeper that speaks to our souls? Ready to discover these wonders for yourself? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more incredible travel experiences, and check the link in our video description below for the best deals on flights and accommodations to make your Swiss dreams a reality. Jungfraujoch. Standing at 3,454 meters above sea level, Jungfraujoch isn't just a destination, it's a pilgrimage to the very roof of Europe. This magnificent sight truly puts a jewel in the crown of any visit to Switzerland, and I can tell you from personal experience that no photograph can capture the sheer majesty of what awaits you here. Nestled in the Bernese Oberland, Jungfraujoch sits majestically between the towering peaks of the Jungfrau and the Mönch Mountains. As the highest railway station in Europe, this remarkable location offers unparalleled access to the high alpine world. The journey itself is an engineering marvel. The Jungfrau Railway, completed in 1912, tunnels through solid rock for much of its route, emerging at stations carved directly into the mountain faces. The development of Jungfraujoch is a testament to Swiss ingenuity and determination. Construction of the railway began in 1896, requiring 16 years of backbreaking labor in extreme conditions. Swiss and Italian workers dynamited through the Eiger and Mönch mountains, creating not just a transportation route, but a gateway to the heavens. The project represented the Swiss spirit of conquering the impossible while respecting nature's grandeur. Local culture here revolves around mountain traditions passed down through generations of guides and railway workers. The alpine rescue traditions, the craft of ice cave construction, and the ancient art of reading weather patterns in the high mountains all contribute to the rich cultural tapestry of this extraordinary place. At Jungfraujoch, you'll discover the Ice Palace, a wonderland of tunnels and chambers carved directly into the Aletsch Glacier. The Sphinx Observatory offers 360-degree views that will leave you speechless, while the Alpine Sensation exhibition tells the remarkable story of the railway's construction. From here, you can experience the ice giant of the Aletsch Glacier, a UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site. Don't miss the plateau, an outdoor snow field where you can experience the alpine environment firsthand, regardless of the season. The views stretch across France, Germany, and Italy, making you feel like you're standing at the crossroads of Europe itself. Jungfraujoch offers the ultimate alpine experience: breathtaking panoramic views, fascinating ice formations, and the thrill of standing at Europe's highest accessible point. Plan for a full day, dress warmly, temperatures can drop to -15 degrees C even in summer, and book your railway tickets in advance. The journey takes about 2 hours each way from Interlaken, but every moment is worth the investment in this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Swiss National Park. The Swiss National Park, where nature reigns supreme in its most untouched form. Established in 1914, this is Europe's oldest national park and a living testament to what happens when we allow nature to flourish without human interference. Located in the southeastern corner of Switzerland, in the canton of Graubünden, this 170 square kilometer wilderness spans altitudes from 1,400 to over 3,000 meters. The park encompasses pristine alpine valleys, rugged mountain peaks, ancient forests, and alpine meadows that burst with wildflowers during the brief but spectacular summer season. The landscape here tells the story of millions of years of geological formation. Dramatic limestone cliffs rise from valley floors carpeted with Swiss stone pine forests, while crystal-clear mountain streams cascade through untouched valleys where red deer, ibex, and golden eagles roam freely. The creation of Swiss National Park represented a revolutionary idea that wilderness should exist purely for its own sake. Swiss conservationists, led by naturalist Paul Sarrazin, convinced the government that preserving a piece of untouched Alps was essential for future generations. This philosophical approach became a model for conservation worldwide. The local Romansh culture, Switzerland's fourth national language, is deeply intertwined with the park's identity. Ancient traditions of sustainable living and deep respect for nature inform every aspect of park management. Visitors learn not just about wildlife and landscapes, but about the wisdom of living in harmony with the natural world. The park boasts over 80 kilometers of marked trails, each offering unique encounters with Swiss wildlife. The Champlunch Trail provides excellent opportunities to spot red deer and marmots, while the more challenging Marganet route rewards hikers with stunning views of the Engadin Valley. Wildlife photography enthusiasts flock here to capture images of ibex gracefully navigating cliff faces, golden eagles soaring on thermals, and the rare bearded vulture reintroduced to the Alps after near extinction. The park is home to over 5,000 animal species and 650 plant species, creating a living laboratory of alpine biodiversity. The visitor center in Zernez offers fascinating exhibits about alpine ecology, while guided tour with park rangers provide insights into conservation success stories that inspire visitors from around the world. Swiss National Park offers an unparalleled wilderness experience where strict conservation rules ensure nature's authenticity. Plan your visit between June and October for the best weather and wildlife viewing. Brienz. Lake Brienz stretches 14 kilometers long and 2.8 kilometers wide, reaching depths of 260 meters, with its surface sitting 564 meters above sea level. But what truly sets this lake apart is its otherworldly turquoise color, created by tiny particles of sediment washed into the lake by glacial waters. These extremely fine glacial particles sink very slowly, producing an extraordinary visual effect enhanced by the lake's exceptional cleanliness. The village itself sits at the eastern end of the lake, built on ancient alluvial deposits where mountain streams have created fertile land for centuries. Surrounding peaks, including the Jungfraujoch at 2,927 meters, create a natural amphitheater that protects the village while providing spectacular views. Brienz is renowned as a center of Swiss woodworking traditions, a craft that has defined the village's identity for over 300 years. The Brienz School of Woodcarving, established in 1884, has trained master craftsmen whose work graces homes and museums worldwide. Walking through the village, you'll encounter workshops where artisans create everything from intricate cuckoo clocks to elaborate furniture using techniques passed down through generations. The village's history dates back to the 7th century, with the name Brienz first mentioned in historical documents in 1146. Traditional Swiss chalet architecture dominates the streetscape, with wooden buildings adorned with flower boxes creating a scene so picturesque it seems almost too perfect to be real. Local festivals celebrate both the lake and the woodworking heritage. The annual Wood Sculpture Symposium brings artists from around the world to create masterpieces using local timber, while traditional boat festivals on the lake showcase centuries-old maritime traditions. The crown jewel of Brienz tourism is the Giesbach Falls, a spectacular waterfall that cascades 500 meters down the mountainside into the lake. The historic Grand Hotel Giesbach, reached by a century-old funicular railway, offers luxury accommodations with unparalleled lake views. Lake Brienz offers incredible experiences, including boat trips, visits to idyllic lakeside villages, and viewing the spectacular Giesbach Falls from the water. The lake steamers, some dating back over 100 years, provide a leisurely way to appreciate the lake's beauty while learning about local history from knowledgeable guides. For adventurous visitors, the Brienz-Rothorn Railway, a steam-powered cog railway, climbs 1,600 meters to the summit of Brienz-Rothorn. offering panoramic views that encompass 693 peaks across the Swiss Alps. Brienz combines natural beauty with cultural authenticity, offering visitors a chance to experience traditional Swiss village life alongside stunning lake activities. Visit the woodcarving workshops, take a steamboat cruise to see the lake's incredible colors, and don't miss the G-Spark Falls. The best time to visit is May through September, when the weather is warmest and all attractions are fully operational. Fribourg. Step into a living medieval masterpiece where cobblestone streets wind through centuries-old buildings and where French and German cultures blend seamlessly in one of Switzerland's most architecturally stunning cities. Fribourg isn't just a destination, it's a journey through time set against a backdrop of rolling hills and pristine rivers. Perched dramatically on a rocky peninsula formed by a bend in the Sarine River, Fribourg occupies one of Switzerland's most naturally defensive positions. This strategic location, 629 meters above sea level, has been inhabited since the Bronze Age, with the medieval city growing organically around the river's protective curve. The old town rises in terraces from the river valley, with Gothic spires and medieval ramparts creating a skyline that has remained virtually unchanged for 500 years. The surrounding Fribourg countryside, known as the Green Heart of Switzerland, features gentle hills, pristine forests, and pastoral landscapes that exemplify the Swiss ideal of harmonious coexistence between human settlements and nature. Fribourg stands as a unique example of Swiss linguistic diversity, where French and German-speaking communities have coexisted peacefully for over 800 years. Founded in 1157 by Duke Berthold IV of Zechringen, the city became a crucial medieval trading post where different cultures, languages, and traditions merged to create something entirely unique. Traditional Fribourg cuisine reflects this cultural blending, featuring French culinary sophistication combined with hearty German alpine ingredients. The region is famous for its Gruyere cheese, produced in nearby alpine valleys using methods unchanged for centuries. The Gothic Cathedral of St. Nicholas dominates Fribourg's skyline with its 76-meter spire and houses some of Switzerland's finest medieval art. The cathedral's famous organ with over 7,000 pipes, fills the ancient stones with music that has echoed through the centuries. The Pont de Bern, a covered wooden bridge dating from 1653, spans the Sarine River and offers spectacular views of the old town's medieval silhouette. Walking across this historic bridge feels like stepping back in time, with the river flowing peacefully below and ancient buildings rising majestically on both sides. Don't miss the Gutenberg Museum, which celebrates the printing revolution that transformed medieval Europe, or the Museum of Art and History, housed in the beautiful Ratsay Palace and showcasing regional art spanning 8 centuries. Fribourg offers an authentic medieval experience combined with modern Swiss quality of life. Explore the old town on foot, savoring the bilingual atmosphere and architectural treasures. Visit the cathedral for both its spiritual significance and artistic beauty, and take the historic funicular for unforgettable city views. The best time to visit is late spring through early fall, when you can combine city exploration with countryside activities. Aletsch Glacier. The mighty Aletsch Glacier, a UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site that stretches from the Bernese Oberland into Valais. This is not just a glacier, it's a frozen river of time, carrying within its ice the history of our planet's climate. The Aletsch Glacier is the largest alpine glacier, stretching over 23 kilometers and covering 80 square kilometers. At its deepest point, it reaches 900 meters thick, containing a total of 11 billion tons of ice. To put this in perspective, if this ice were to melt completely, it could supply drinking water to Switzerland's entire population for over 100 years. The glacier flows from the Jungfraujoch at over 4,000 meters elevation, where massive snowfields accumulate and compress into ice over decades. As it descends through the Alps, the glacier carves through ancient rock, creating the dramatic U-shaped valleys that characterize the Swiss alpine landscape. The surrounding area experiences dramatic climate variations. Temperatures range from -8, 5 degrees C at Jungfraujoch to 9, 1 degrees C at lower elevations, with the north side receiving over 2,200 mm of rainfall annually, while the south side receives only 1,000. For centuries, the Aletsch Glacier has been both revered and feared by local communities. Alpine folklore is filled with stories of ice spirits and glacial dragons, reflecting the awe this natural wonder inspired in previous generations. Traditional routes across the glacier connected isolated alpine communities, making it a vital transportation corridor despite its dangers. Today, the glacier serves as a crucial research laboratory for understanding climate change. Scientists from around the world study ice cores extracted from its depths, reading the story of Earth's atmospheric history written in frozen layers of ancient air and snow. The glacier's retreat, it has lost over 1.3 kilometers of length since 1870, provides stark evidence of our changing climate. The best way to experience the Aletsch Glacier is from multiple perspectives. From Jungfraujoch, you can walk directly onto the glacier's surface, feeling the ancient ice beneath your feet and hearing the mysterious creaks and groans as this massive ice river slowly flows toward the valley. The Aletsch Panorama Trail offers spectacular hiking opportunities with constantly changing views of the glacier. The trail connects several viewing platforms, each providing unique perspectives on this ice giant and the surrounding 4,000-meter peaks. For a truly unforgettable experience, take the cable car to the Fairytale or Betmeralp alpine villages that offer front-row seats to the glacier's majesty. Here, you can stay in traditional mountain huts and wake up to sunrise, painting the ice fields in shades of pink and gold. The Aletsch Glacier offers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness the power and beauty of Earth's Ice Age legacy. July through September provides the main season for glacier hiking and clear views, while June brings fewer crowds and wildflower displays in surrounding meadows. Guided glacier walks are recommended for safety and educational value. The experience is physically demanding but spiritually rewarding, offering perspectives on geological time and climate change that will stay with you forever. Space. Welcome to Spiez, where medieval romance meets lakeside serenity in one of Switzerland's most photographed settings. This charming town on the shores of Lake Thun perfectly embodies the Swiss talent for blending human history with natural beauty, creating scenes so perfect they seem painted by fairy tale illustrators. Spies occupies a privileged position on the southern shore of Lake Thun, where gentle hills covered in vineyards slope down to crystal-clear waters. The town sits in a natural amphitheater, protected by surrounding mountains that create a surprisingly mild microclimate perfect for wine production. Lake Thun itself stretches 17 kilometers through the heart of the Bernese Oberland, with the dramatic silhouettes of the Eiger, Mönch, and Jungfrau peaks reflected in its pristine waters. The lake's turquoise color rivals that of tropical seas, created by the same glacial sediments that give Swiss alpine lakes their distinctive ethereal beauty. Spies Castle, built around 1200, represents one of Switzerland's finest examples of medieval architecture, featuring both the castle itself and an early Romanesque church dating from 762 AD. This extraordinary complex tells the story of over 1,200 years of continuous habitation, from early Christian missionaries to medieval nobility to modern cultural preservation. The castle has served as fortress, noble residence, and administrative center throughout its long history. Today, it houses a museum showcasing medieval life, with authentic furnishings, weapons, and artifacts that transport visitors back to the age of knights and nobles. The town's development as a transportation hub began with lake steamers in the 19th century, when tourists discovered Spies as the perfect base for exploring the Bernese Oberland. The railway's arrival in 1893 transformed Spies into a crucial junction connecting the German-speaking regions with the French-speaking Valais. The castle's Romanesque church, with its simple yet powerful architecture, provides a moving glimpse into early Christian worship in the Alps. The church's position on the rocky promontory offers some of the most photographed views in Switzerland, especially during sunset when the mountains glow with alpenglow. The Spies Marina, one of Lake Thun's largest, serves as the departure point for lake cruises that showcase the region's beauty from the water. Historic paddle steamers, some over 100 years old, provide elegant transportation to other lakeside communities while offering incomparable mountain views. Spiez offers the perfect combination of cultural history, natural beauty, and Swiss hospitality in a compact, easily walkable setting. Visit the castle for both historical insights and spectacular photography opportunities, enjoy wine tasting at local vineyards, and take a lake cruise for unforgettable mountain views. The town serves as an excellent base for exploring the broader Bernese Oberland, with easy train connections to Interlaken and the High Alps. Visit between May and October for the best weather and full access to all attractions. Bernina Pass and viaducts. The Bernina Pass, at 2,328 meters elevation, represents one of the highest road passes in the Eastern Alps, connecting Switzerland's Engadin Valley with Italy's Valtellina. This ancient crossing point has been used by traders, pilgrims, and armies for over 2,000 years, but it was the construction of the Bernina Railway that truly opened this spectacular region to the world. The landscape here is uniquely dramatic. Pristine alpine lakes reflect snow-capped 4,000-meter peaks, while ancient glaciers flow down from the Bernina Massif. The region experiences extreme seasonal variations, from summer temperatures that can reach 25 degrees C to winter conditions where temperatures plummet to minus 30 degrees C and snow depths exceed 5 meters. The area encompasses multiple climate zones within short distances, from the Mediterranean-influenced valleys of the south to the harsh alpine conditions at the pass itself, creating diverse ecosystems that support everything from alpine ibex to rare mountain flowers found nowhere else in the Alps. The Bernina Railway, completed in 1910, represents one of the world's greatest engineering achievements. This marvel of Swiss precision required 7 years of construction through some of the most challenging terrain imaginable. Workers battled avalanches, extreme weather, and technical challenges that pushed early 20th century engineering to its limits. The railway's most famous feature, the circular Brusio spiral viaduct, allows trains to gain elevation while navigating impossible terrain constraints. This elegant solution, a complete 360-degree curve built on a declining gradient, demonstrates Swiss engineers' ability to solve complex problems with solutions that are both functional and beautiful. Local Romansh culture permeates the region, with traditional mountain communities that have maintained their unique language and customs despite increasing tourism. Ancient traditions of high-altitude agriculture, traditional crafts, and sustainable mountain living continue to define local identity. The Bernina Express, often called the most beautiful train ride in the world, offers passengers unparalleled access to this alpine wonderland. The journey includes passage over 196 bridges and through 55 tunnels, each providing new perspectives on glaciers, peaks, and valleys. The Landwasser Viaduct, though technically on the Albular line, represents another engineering masterpiece where the railway curves dramatically across a deep valley before disappearing into a tunnel carved directly into the cliff face. This iconic structure appears on Swiss currency and represents the harmonious relationship between engineering and landscape. Aletsch Glacier provides accessible glacier viewing, with a gentle hiking trail leading to the glacier's terminus. Here, visitors can witness firsthand the effects of climate change, as markers show the glacier's dramatic retreat over recent decades. Alpgroom Station, at 2,091 meters elevation, offers one of Europe's most spectacular railway viewpoints. From this remote station, passengers can walk to viewing platforms overlooking the Palu Glacier and surrounding 4,000-meter peaks, creating memories that last a lifetime. The Bernina Pass and its railway represent the ultimate Swiss experience, combining engineering marvels with natural wonders in an unforgettable journey. Winter offers spectacular snow scenery but limited hiking opportunities, while summer provides the fullest experience with all trails and attractions accessible. The railway operates year-round, but the most dramatic scenery occurs during the shoulder seasons of late spring and early fall when snow caps contrast with green valleys. As our journey through these 7 natural wonders comes to an end, I want you to take a moment to reflect on what we've experienced together. From the icy heights of Jungfraujoch to the medieval charm of Spies, from the pristine wilderness of Swiss National Park to the engineering marvels of the Bernina Railway, we've witnessed something profound about the relationship between humanity and nature. Now I'm curious, which of these 7 wonders spoke most deeply to your heart, and what life lesson will you carry forward from our Swiss adventure? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing how these incredible places touch different people in unique ways. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. We are constantly discovering new destinations that will amaze and inspire you. Until our next adventure together, may your travels be filled with wonder, your heart be open to new experiences, and your spirit be renewed by the magnificent power of nature.